Friday day ball, yeah. Or Giants
by
fans.
the way, whoa. Hold on, sir. How did I not talk about Brian Schottenheimer? You know, we're not getting off this phone call. We are not. I am not getting off this because I really want to get your thoughts on and because it's interesting to see the whole process, just from the Mike McCarthy thing, from waiting until the very last minute, and I guess offering Mike McCarthy 1 year, and then he said, "Nah, I'm good." The little Dion subterfuge, and then what it feels like the guy who they were going to hire all along. I mean, at least that's what it reads out if you ask a lot of people. Well, we kind of thought it'd be Brian Schottenheimer all along. And so, I mean, as a Cowboy fan, where does this hiring put you going forward?
In the week of the NFL draft in the spring on the Paper Boys podcast, we held an NFL fan free agency episode with Richard Clark, who is a Cowboys fan, and Zach Nally, who is a Panthers fan. Me being a Cowboys fan, we were like, okay, it was kind of tongue in cheek, where we were like, we're looking for new teams. So the whole point of the episode was, who would you pick and why? And it was based off, we had this parameters of tradition and even stuff like the helmets and the logo and the team colors and where they play. I think Richard he wanted to watch a team in a warm weather place, so if we went to visit, it'd be nice. And and plus potential for where they are now and where they could be over the next 10 years. And we all picked our teams, and that's funny. I look back on that episode now, and I'm like, I don't know how tongue-in-cheek that was. I think I might be in the market here. Yeah, this is about as low as I've ever been as a Cowboys fan. That was a ridiculous head coaching search. I think somebody on Twitter, the platform formerly known as Twitter, said the Cowboys are a marketing company masquerading as a football team. It's just sad. And look, picking a coach is like picking a quarterback in the first round of the NFL draft. It's a crapshoot. You don't, Aaron Glenn was the hot name, and Ben Johnson was the hot name, and Pete Carroll's a known commodity, and the Tampa Bay offensive coordinator Monken. Those are great names and super hot and cool, but all those might flame out. They all might be fired within 3 years, and Schottenheimer might turn out to be the next Bill Belichick. Who the heck knows? It's not got anything to do with who you pick; it's how you pick them. And that was not a serious coaching search. You didn't. You at no point did you talk to Bill Belichick. At no point did you talk to Aaron Glenn, to Ben Johnson, to Monken. You apparently talked to Dion a little bit. The other interviews were, I don't know. It's a joke, and I am so far from being out of pocket with this team, and I'm so over Jerry Jones and his son Stephen Jones, and I realize now they don't really. Somebody had a great tweet that said that if not for falling backwards into Tony Romo and Dak Prescott, which Tony Romo was an undrafted free agent, they get Prescott in the 4th round. They passed over in 3 other rounds, and they tried to trade up to get a quarterback. I think it was Connor Cook out of Michigan State or Paxton Lynch. I don't even remember where he played football now in college. They tried to get those guys. If they didn't fall into Romo and Dak Prescott, over the last 20 years, the Cowboys are like on the Browns level. They're like on the Jets level. They're just lucky they found quarterbacks.